What's up, Crypto Universe? Today is the 7th of August 2018 and I'm giving you the Rock the Block Daily from BitTemple right here in Singapore. This episode was brought to you by our dear friends from OneChain, the world's first cross-platform blockchain solution. Now, OneChain right now on the market cap is a very good price to get in. So while this is not investment advice, if you do want to get hold of some OneChain, One tokens, now's a pretty good time to go in. First up on my headline news today is, you've heard of airdrops, right? Have you heard of Smartdrops? So the difference between airdrop and Smartdrop is, Smartdrop has more purpose behind that marketing movement than just airdrops. What airdrops really do is you sign up, you get tokens, and most times when we get our airdrop tokens, we don't really know what to do with it, and we just dump it on the exchange. So a lot of the businesses or ICO where they give out airdrops, you see a sudden surge of lots and lots of people joining your Telegram group, 100,000 users overnight. But are these going to convert to use case scenarios? Are these going to be converted to investment amount? Unlikely. So what you're giving out is free money for them to throw it on the exchange and lay waste to the coins. So instead of going for airdrops, the next best thing is Smartdrops. So for Smartdrops, it's really working on the beta level. It's giving your tokens to people who are going to come into your project and actually use it right now. So you're not giving the tokens to hold or to dump, you're giving the tokens to users who will use your product. So Smartdrop is just a funky way of saying open beta. And this term was actually coined by Yoman Capital by a one particular David Johnson, who put it up in a Medium's post. So Smartdrops is something I get behind. Airdrops, if you're still thinking about that as your token economics, stop it. In a not so crypto-related news, we have hundreds of plainclothes policemen, uniform guys patrolling around Beijing's finance street over the weekend and Monday, where the central bank and regulators for stocks and bank insurance are located. Why? Well, it's not because the crypto guys are marching up to the Chinese and asking for free rein again. No. This time it's a different case altogether. China has a huge industry for P2P lending, down to the tune of $191 billion industry. You get a lot of retirees, people sinking their life savings for get-rich-quick scheme. In fact, with direct P2P lending, they can earn up to 20% interest per annum. Now, of course, the authorities don't like it. Everything seems very dodgy. And in fact, a lot of this P2P lending platform creators are using the money for themselves or for illicit reasons. So authorities came down, stepped it out, said nope, laying waste to all these P2P lenders, which also means that if you had your money in the system, your life saving, it's gone. Where is it going to go to? Basically, the con artists who created the P2P lending platform in the first place. So you can imagine a lot of angry Chinese locals are marching up to regulators and demanding them to reverse these rules so they can get their money back. Why is this related to crypto? Now, if you take part in a P2P lending and you're on a cryptocurrency model, you actually hold on to your own tokens. You don't give it to a middleman to trade it for you or broker it for you on your behalf. So if regulators come down and put a wipeout stamp or a ban on P2P lending, your tokens are safe. Unless, of course, you are like DigiPulse and you de-tokenize the tokens, that's the only other way to lose your money. In one particular news that really pissed me off today, if you have been following my personal channel on Eugene Tay, the Alpha Mind, you know that I actually whistleblow on a lot of the pump and dump groups last year, Captain Pump and a lot of the other pump and dump groups. This is the kind of cancer in our system that is killing the market. They are not here to help the technology, they're not here to help the community grow, they're here to make a quick buck off you guys. And because this entire community is based on greed and FOMO, when you hear a pump signal and these guys are saying that, hey, look, I can give you the signal, the exact signal of when I'm going to move a market, come on, pump in money with me, let's all make the money together and pump and dump it. you got to start getting really cautious about this, because there are two kinds of circles, either the inner circle or the outer circle. I've talked about this time and time again. Pump and dump is killing the market, okay? And what happened in the last 6 months is that this particular pump group, there are so many of them, but this one is the biggest one. It goes by the name of Big Pump Signal, okay? With more than 74,000 followers since December. Legit projects don't even have that kind of following. 74,000 since December, and they have coordinated 226 pump operations in 6 months, totaling $222 million in trades. And if we talk about the crypto winter and why the price has not been going up and why the market is dying and people are getting out, these mofos are the one causing a lot of trouble. It's heavily manipulated, it's unregulated, and you can get away with playing $222 million in pump and dump trades and getting away with it. Nothing is on the horizon to stop them except you and me and people like us who really want to work together and stamp out this cancerous part of the ecosystem. So cryptocurrency do not need this sort of players to come in and ruin the market for the rest of us. So why did I say it, people like you and me, is if you are watching this video and you are looking, really? You are not in the inner circle. If you're not in the inner circle, you are the bag holder. So how this works, you can take a look at the video I recorded last year, but how this works in a nutshell is very simple. I come up and I said I'm going to give a pump signal, but I said 2 circles, right? So on the first circle, I'm going to give all my friends the first signal to go in and buy in, like for 20 cents or 5 cents. And then I go up to my main group where there are 74,000 other idiots to hold the bag, and I said, buy now! So everybody goes in, 74,000, throwing thousands of dollars into it to pump up the price almost immediately. When the guys in the inner circle like me start taking the money out, leaving you guys to hold the bags. And there have been so many examples like that, where it just spikes up, it crashes down, and zero trade volume after that. So a lot of people out there have gotten burned from this pump and dump scheme. Next news, we have more stories from Bitmain. But this time, is some good news. Okay, so Bitmain is going to open a data center in Texas to the tune of $500 million for 7 years, where they're going to pump back some of this money back into the economy to help out with the economics and the state, giving money to education institutions, partnering up with career centers and the community at large. Sounds like good news, right? Bitmain giving money to the community and holding up a data center. Well, if you really know what businesses do when they have so much money, this is just a way to sort of get some money out and evade tax. I wouldn't say evade tax, but sort of ease the taxation on the company by doing charity and doing good for the community. So it may seem like win-win, and I think it's going to be good for Texas and the community. But then again, Bitmain is one company that I really don't trust. In slightly chirpier news today, a pro-crypto gamer has hidden 0.004 Bitcoin in the game called No Man's Sky. So he hid it on one of the planets. So this is something like the game, the movie or the book, if you read it, Ready Player One. So Bitcoin is hidden in one of the planets, and it's up to anybody to walk around the game to find it, and it's theirs to unlock. So these are the sort of use case scenario that we really need from the crypto community. If you're a crypto and you believe in the future of crypto and you want this whole industry to flourish, these are the kind of examples you got to take part in. Putting money around, letting people find, doing good for the community, not for yourself. Crypto and blockchain is about doing good for the community and for others. And together, in a decentralized environment, we grow powerful together. So band together, work with us. This is Rock the Block Live, and giving you guys the blockchain news and asking you, let's band together to do something good for the community. If you've been in crypto long enough, ask yourself this: what have you done for the community, instead of just asking what has the community done for you. If you like what you've seen today, it's useful for you, do like, share this video, or if you find that, hey, you've been following us for some time and you want us to let us know who you are, give us a shout out, leave a comment below, join us on the Facebook, YouTube, Twitter as well, and don't get left behind. My name is Eugene Tay, signing out. You're watching Rock the Block Live. Incubation companies are all right here in one place. This right here is Francisco, one of the Tech founders.
Hello.
And we're going to surprise Arthur by asking him one of today's daily news. Arthur!
Hey, hi.
Arthur's co-founder of ChangeBank. Arthur, you had a news for us today?
Yes, actually it was 2 days ago, but actually I think this is one of the biggest news that ever happened last few months. Intercontinental Exchange, the owner of the New York Stock Exchange, has announced they are going to launch a new company that are going to provide a digital asset ecosystem. And the partner is Microsoft, Starbucks, and Boston Consulting Group to implement this. So I think this is pretty big because it's going to bring crypto to the mainstream, and they are offering a very comprehensive solution to the entire space, like custody, plus a physically settled futures contract, plus a way for the merchant to accept Bitcoin through fiat conversion. Yeah, so which is why they partner with Starbucks as well. But at this stage, the Starbucks, you still cannot pay Bitcoin in Starbucks, but you can pay Bitcoin with their service provider, the company they're setting up, that will convert the Bitcoin to fiat for Starbucks. Yeah, so I think this is a pretty big development for the space, and it kind of signals that the institutions are all ready to get in. That crypto is about to get mainstream.
And that's all the news we have for you today on Rock the Block Daily.